What's going on, people? So I'm back here at the grill. I just lit up the charcoal. Got some more of these because tired of having a hard time trying to get that stuff lit. Those are, I don't know, probably like $5 for a box, but they work really good for getting charcoal started very quickly. But anyway, so I'm gonna be cooking up a meal for Jerry, our neighbor Jerry, Crazy Jerry. I was at Walmart earlier. I left to go pick up some groceries and stuff, like I mentioned in the last video. We were low on stuff around here, so I was there, and all of a sudden my phone's ringing. I answer, it's Jerry, and I hear, "You bastard." And I'm like, well, it's good to hear from you too. But that's just how we talk, and every time Jerry's got the most colorful language. He was butthurt that I had cooked for Tom and Rhonda, watching the animals and the property and stuff. He was like, "You cooked for them, but you didn't cook for me." He was like, "I got a package for y'all," and I was watching the house, just kind of busting our balls about it and stuff. But anyways, I told him, "Jerry, I was gonna cook for you too, man." I was like, "But all I had was chicken." I was like, "You want me to cook you some chicken?" He goes, "Hell no, you cheap ass." He's like, "You better give me something good." So anyways, he likes country style ribs. So when I was there at Walmart, I looked around. They had some beef country style ribs. I couldn't find the pork ones. I don't know which one he prefers, but I ended up picking up some boneless pork chops too. So I'm gonna cook both of those. Some corn, and what else? Oh, I'm making some beans in the crock pot as well. So should be a pretty good meal. But I told him I'd give him a call a little later when the food was ready and for him to come over and eat. So you will probably see his animated self on here a little later. But get the charcoal going. I'll throw the corn on, and then I'm gonna slow cook the ribs. Well, I'm gonna try to just give them a quick little sear, wrap them in foil, put them up top to the side, and then try out some of those barbecue sauces that Tina had sent to me. I tried them out the other day on that chicken I made for Tom and Rhonda. I believe I tried the Memphis style sauce. That one was pretty good. But on these, I think I'm going to try Southern Sweet and Kentucky Bourbon Sweet or something like that, I believe. I think I'm going to do the spicier one on the beef ribs. They're not even ribs, country style ribs. And on the pork, I'll try the sweet bourbon one. But I have them all seasoned up. They've been sitting in the fridge. The pork chops I had seasoned as well, and then I poured a little bit of apple juice in there and just letting it kind of soak that up. I know I could probably cook those fairly quick, but I'm going to try to do the same thing with those. I'll probably put them on a little bit later than the beef. But we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it comes out good, and we'll have an old man to complain one way or the other about how it tastes a little later. So here are the beans that I've been cooking. Ooh, smells good. Still gonna be a little while though because the beans are still pretty hard, but man, it smells good. So for those, I had some pinto bean seasonings, some other seasonings that I use, and then I had picked up some of this menudo spice seasoning, so I put a little bit of that in there too. So hopefully those are gonna come out pretty good. And then I'll show you the ribs and stuff right now. So these are those boneless pork chops that I seasoned up, and like I said, I poured in a little bit of apple juice, just letting them soak it up. And these are those country style ribs that I seasoned. So it's not a whole lot of meat, but we'll have 2 of those pork chops each and 2 of those ribs each. We'll have some corn on the cob and some beans. I might throw in a baked potato too, I'm not sure. I don't know if we'll be able to eat all that food. And then we also got some Caesar salad in the fridge that we may or may not eat. So we got options, people. But I'm getting hungry. That's why I had to go and start that fire already. And then while I was there at Walmart, I ended up spending a lot more than I wanted to, of course. That's just the way it is. But so when we were over there in Oklahoma at Jason's, that night that we were fishing on the cliff, I had these like tray things for my tackle box, and the one that I had with a bunch of hooks in there, probably like $50 worth of different hooks and stuff, I had it on top of my tackle box, and that was in the back of the side-by-side. I know some other guys showed up to go fishing, and I was kind of worried, like, I don't know if they were going to mess with the side-by-side or anything on there. Well, I don't know if they took that, because when I left, I don't remember seeing it, and I didn't think about it till I was unloading the side-by-side the next day, and I looked in my tackle box. I was like, dang, where's my other tray? So either they took it, or I don't know, it fell out on the way home. I don't know. I don't want to assume that they stole it, but you never know. I mean, they did seem like nice people, but could have just been coming up talking so that we wouldn't suspect them. So I don't know. But anyways, so I picked up some more hooks just so I have something to fish with. I got some weedless hooks, a couple of circle hooks, some J hooks, some treble hooks, and then some more swivels. But got another box to put in there and pick up more. Have to just acquire them a little by little like I always do. And then I picked up a thing of fluorocarbon, some 12-pound fluorocarbon line, because like I said in my community post, Ed had sent me some bait casting reels, so I'm going to add the line to this Shimano. It's a pretty nice little bait casting reel. It's funny because when we were there at Oklahoma, I found another one I was looking at. It was a Abu Garcia Black Max. It had the reel and the rod, and it was like $60 or something like that, which was pretty cheap because the cheapest I had seen it online was like $80 or $90. And I was like, should I get it? Should I not? And Jared ended up talking me out of getting it, so came home and now I got some bait casting reels. He also gave me another one too, this Shakespeare right here, so it's pretty nice. I'm gonna use this one as a cat fishing, this one as bass fishing, so can't wait for that. Today would have been a pretty good day to go fishing, I think, but I may have to go out tomorrow. I want to go out in the kayaks like I said before. If not, I'll just go fishing from the shore. I don't really care, but I need to get me another rod to put that bait caster on, and we'll see how it goes. So I might have to stop by Academy or something because I wasn't too impressed with what I saw at Walmart earlier. Okay, so the Sticky Fingers Sweet Southern Heat barbecue sauce. These were some that was sent in by Tina, so I'm gonna put this on the beef ribs, and this sweet Kentucky bourbon I'm gonna put on those pork chops for the last few minutes that they're on there. So many nice. So I was trying to find corn with the husk on it there at Walmart, but they didn't have any at all. So there was a pack of 4 cobs. I mean, they're sweet corn cobs that you can tell they were just peeled or whatever. There were still some of the little hair fibers and stuff on them. So anyways, wash those. I added some oil to it, and then I sprinkled on some of this mixed up garlic seasoning. And I used some cactus dust as well on there, so hopefully those come out pretty good as well. So I had to wrap those in foil instead of just throwing the corn husk and all on there like I like to do. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good meal. I keep talking about it because I'm hungry. Shoot dang. Alright, so I just put the coals down while it's nice and hot. I'm gonna go ahead and put the corn on. And throw these on, sear them up real quick, and then like I said, I'm gonna move them up, wrap them in foil, or I might leave them open for a bit on the foil up top, kind of get in some of the smoky flavor and stuff, and then end up wrapping them up, unwrap barbecue sauce, done. And then once these are on there for a little while, because I plan on cooking them slow, then I'll go ahead and get those pork chops. Sizzle, sizzle. So they have been on over this fire for, I don't know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Flip them real quick. I just want to get the grill marks on them. Shit. Shoot, man. Don't look bad if I say so myself. Reeling, grilling, and chilling. Got myself catching a beer, catching a buzz, because that's usually all I catch when I do go fishing. But thanks to John from Cold Beer Ranch. I was not expecting that. It was pretty cool to get that in the mail. So even got my right size and everything. Shoot, dang. Alright, so I threw on some mesquite and some pecan. Got these up here, so I'm just gonna let them get a little smokiness going through themselves up top. Then, like I said, I'm gonna wrap them, keep all them juices in there. Smells good. Alright, so here are those little boneless pork chops that I had seasoned up and soaking up some apple juice. So I'm gonna throw a little bit of pecan or hickory on there, get that flame up, sear these little bad boys up real quick, and then do the same thing I'm doing with those ribs. Just wrap them in foil and put them up top. Alright, so I just put these on. I'm gonna give them a little bit, then flip them, and like I said, move them up, wrap them, and the rest of this is three, or hers three. Alright, let's flip these little bad boys. Probably should let them rest, sit there a little bit more, but it's alright. I don't want these things to get dried out. So just about a minute or so on the other side, wrap them up. What you think, Tuck? Come here. Rye staying good in the shade, buddy? They know when I'm at the grill, it means something. Boy, y'all knocking my tools off. So Jared's still burning some of that leftover wood. I can smell that cedar smoke. Oh my goodness, it smells good actually. I love the way that smells. Not so great for cooking with, but just to burn, it smells good. It reminds me of Christmas, almost like a sweet, cinnamony, holiday type smell. Maybe I'm just weird like that, but I love the way that smells. Oh, you shouldn't be breathing that smoke. Oh, there's a lot of stuff I breathe in I shouldn't, but you know what? I is who I is, people. So we got Shadow over there. I don't know if y'all will be able to tell. Bubba and Maddie on this side of the fence, as always, while they can still squeeze through. I'm gonna have to take Bubba down to Mom and Dad soon. He's already getting too horny, and he ain't even got no horns. Got the two baby turkeys over there with the mama. Kaylee and Blue. The other turkey, Callie. Fanfare. A bunch of those little hens that have hatched out. Little bastard. Daisy. Uh-oh, she thinks she's gonna get a TR now. Tuck. And a bunch of burning extra shoot dang wood. Crazy man. So I just texted Jerry a while ago. I said, hey, you old bastard. I was like, food will be ready in half an hour or so if you're hungry. I expect some talking from Jerry, just like I do from Jason and Jared. That way I know the food's good. Now if it's a lot of talking, then I know the food sucked. So it is what it is. Alright, so this is the current situation. Those beef country style ribs, those little pork chops, corn. Time to add some barbecue sauce to them, let them glaze over. So I'm going to use this sweet Kentucky bourbon on the pork chops, and I'm going to use this sweet Southern heat on the ribs. So pour them on. So I'm just going to spread the love out over these things. All them juices. Shoot, dang. Oh, you're cross-contaminating. Story of my freaking life. As Peggy Hill would say, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." Oh, Jerry's probably asleep, not answering his phone. That's what happens when you get old. You know, him and his favorite president, they have early nap times and stuff, you know. He would kick my ass if I keep that in there, so I'm going to. Anyways, this stuff is almost done, man. That is looking good and juicy. I know it's about done. I'm just letting it go here for a little bit. When this fire burns out, I'm gonna take the food off, let it rest. It should be, I thought I was gonna say too many nice. Should be pretty good. Ooh, the beans should be ready. I'm gonna go check on them right now. It's probably been about an hour since I've checked on those, so I'm sure they're good by now. I've just had the crock pot on high. But man, it smells good. As soon as you open that door, it just smells like the flavors de Mexico. Alright people, so time to call Jerry. Because the food is ready, it just needs to rest now. This should be interesting. He just drove by too. That's what Jared opened the door. He's like, "Hey, Jerry just drove by." You. All right, so this stuff is done. I'm gonna take it off, put it over here, wrap it up, give Jerry another call, or I'm just gonna head over to his place. So we'll find out in a little bit. Either way, it needs to rest. So, shoot. Dang. All right, people. So I'm gonna have to make Jerry a plate similar to this one. Got those pork chops. Shoot, dang. Those country style beef ribs. The corn on the cob and the Caesar salad. Jared's already grubbing out, so how does it taste, Bubba? What's your favorite part?
Probably the pork.
Better than the ribs?
Ribs a little chewy, the pork tastes good. What's up, Rusty? Is that his name?
Is that your favorite commenter? Let's see these chewy ribs that Jared's talking about.
Tastes like bubble gum.
No, it doesn't.
It's a little chewy. The pork is fine.
It's got a pretty good flavor to it. Let's take a bite of these pork chops. You can taste the rosemary or thyme or something. One of those herbs that are in that rib mix. But man, those are pretty good. Let's try the corn. Perfect. Salad from a bag that we always eat. Shoot dang. I'm gonna finish eating. I tried calling Jerry multiple times, texting him.
You should put a GoPro on a chest mount and wear it when you're over there.
I don't know, we'll see, but I'm gonna eat now. Jerry, you lost your turn, buddy. But at least it's wrapped up. So I'm gonna make you a plate. I'll take it over here in a little bit. Hopefully you think it's gonna be too many nice, because I think it's gonna be too many nice, and Jared thinks it's too many nice. He just doesn't want to say it. Even though he did say the pork chops were amazing.
I didn't say amazing, I said they're good.
He said amazing. Alright, so we'll check back in a bit when I take it to Jerry. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hey,
Hey, I've been trying to call you if you wanted food.
well, I thought you, since you took it to that fat you'd bring it to me too.
Well, now you gotta wait for me to finish my food.
You.
I love you, Jerry.
Jared said he loves you.
That damn pig leg.
That's what I say. It's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, Jerry.
I'm eating all Jerry's food.
I'll be here.
Alright, I'll bring it over here in a minute.
Alright.
Alright. Alright, so I'm about to wrap this up. Got some Caesar salad, 2 of those country style ribs, 2 of the pork chops, some beans and corn. So I'm gonna wrap that up, take it to Jerry. See y'all in a bit. Alright people, so I got Jerry's plate there. I'm going over to his place right now. Let me see his reaction. I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty colorful, to say the least. Alright, so I just got back to Jerry's house and brought the food. So Jerry, what do you think?
You'll make a turn.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's good.
I think all you've eaten is the salad so far. That's store-bought. Come on now. I thought you liked meat in your life. You weren't just a vegetarian.
Oh, I do.
I guess that's one of those country style ribs. The beef ones. A little chewier than I thought. Might pull his teeth out, people. It's got a good flavor to it.
Yeah.
Just a little chewy, huh? Dang, you're fancy with them napkins.
And it's not burnt like the last time.
Yeah, I either burn it or I undercook it. That's just the way it happens. That last time I made you chicken, it was
What the hell
good
is
though.
that?
It's a camera. It's a GoPro.
Hmm?
It's a GoPro.
Fucking got all these fancy.
I'm telling you, we have to.
How many people looking at your?
Not as many as Jason Jerry, but still quite a few. So they're gonna watch you eat my food and tell me how bad it sucks. Well, I know your people like the Indian corn and stuff. You know what I mean? So I try to do it similar to that.
Get down.
Oh,
But you know the thing about
she
it.
just got a piece. So tell the people, are you a 2 feather or a 1 dot?
I'm 2 feathers. Ain't no dot here.
You want to tell the story about that?
My son come over one day. I was talking to him about my buddy Justin. And I told him, I said, he's Indian. Well, without even thinking, my son's pretty quick. He said, 2 feathers are a dot. I looked at him and I said, Ronnie, what the fuck are you talking about? He said, Dad, 2 feathers or a dot. I said, oh, he's 2 feathers.
That's funny. He is 100% Apache Native American.
Got it.
And he's a Vietnam veteran, so it warms my heart to be able to make some food for him, and to have him in the neighborhood to look out for us when we're gone. It's awesome. We have a tough way of talking to each other, though. It's a lot of colorful words and like that.
Justin's Choctaw.
From Oklahoma.
My buddy, Justin.
Yeah, he weighs every time he comes by the house.
For these suckers to be mountain men, they sure do up a lot, and they're still living up there.
Are you talking about Jason, or are you talking about the TV?
I'm talking about them suckers. That's some got 5 gallons of gas floating down the icy river. Dumbass.
So you got cable and everything, huh? But you can't answer your damn phone.
Well, that's if I hear it ringing now.
Well, I called you like 8 times trying to get you some food when it was a little warmer.
It's good right now.
Shoot, dang, he ain't even lying, people.
I'm gonna save this corn cob.
I'm sure you were. That's why I didn't cut it in half or nothing. I was like, I know Jerry will end up using that for some toilet paper. That fine velvety action. I'm sure you still have those ones from the last time.
No. Mildewed on me.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Huh?
I said you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Times
Go
are
get out
tough.
of here. Get. Go.
So how many dogs do you have, Jerry?
6.
And they're all service dogs?
All except 2. That and her.
I know this one. This is Chief. He's the first one to come up and say hi every time.
Chief
Then
and service dog. Chief and baby there for PTSD. This is my diabetic service dog.
how does she pick up on your sugar levels?
Huh?
How does she pick up on your
I don't
sugar?
know, but she does. Is that one down there on the other side of you? Coco? She's my anxiety dog.
So how do they help you out? Just
When she senses that I'm getting wound up, she'll come curl around my neck.
just calm you down. It's pretty cool. So Chief is a PTSD dog? I've seen you with one of these. I don't remember which one at Walmart one time.
Chief and baby.
Which one do you take to Walmart?
Both of them. I used to take Chief a lot. Well, first it was baby, then I started taking Chief. And then I took a baby a few times and I've taken Chief.
So Chief is a mini Aussie Shepherd?
It's a toy.
Toy?
Yeah, toy Australian Shepherd.
And then you got some mini donkeys too.
Yep. That what qualifies him and her as toys, they're under 14 inches.
Tall?
If they're over 14 and under 22, they're minis.
So did the VA pay for them or yeah? You just give him a bath or something?
I took him to the beauty shop.
I was
Get out of
like,
here.
he smells like shampoo.
I took him and I took her, but she wouldn't let him. She growled at him.
And she got blue eyes.
Yep. So I'm gonna have to take her to the vet, get some medicine to sedate her.
Are you a people person, Chief? And they don't bark at nobody at Walmart or nothing whenever you go out? Do you have one of those little vests that say like service dog do not touch?
Right there.
Oh yeah, he sure does.
Under that black hat. And I need to get another vest for her.
They're good travel dogs. So people,
Huh?
I'll say, so all you women out there, Jerry is single, ready to mingle. Not only is he Army, right? Army veteran from Vietnam, he's also, you were in the PBR, weren't you? You were a bull rider?
I was a judge in the PBR.
A judge? But you can ride bulls, horses, everything.
Yeah, you can do everything.
So if y'all want a good man, you gotta hit Mr. Jerry up. What do you gotta say to the ladies, Mr. Jerry?
PRCA. All rides are longer than 8 seconds.
Shoot, dang! You cannot go wrong with that one. So the last time that I had Jerry on a video, I had 2 commenters fighting over him that they wanted Jerry. So you have any words of advice for them?
Oh yeah, ladies. Ain't no sense in fighting. Hell, there's enough to go around. There's enough for 2.
Shoot, dang, Jerry knows how to do it. Jerry, you didn't leave nothing.
Hell no. You didn't see me pick up the plate.
He even ate the corn cob. I thought he was gonna save it for the bathroom.
God. Well, there goes the ass wipe.
Back to toilet paper.
I'm gonna have to go to the feed store and get a corn on the cob. It's dried. And put it in a feed trough, and that horse will just roll it and eat it.
And get it ready for you.
And then I'll just take the cob out.
Is that better than a wire brush? Having the horse gnaw down on it?
Yeah, because he doesn't mess the cob up. He just takes the corn off of it.
Oh, you're saying to get the cob ready for
Yeah.
some TP action.
See, you put that corn cob in that feed trough, and he'll put it up against the side, and he'll roll that just like you do corn cob, eat corn cob. Eat corn on the cob.
Chief's over there picking up some corn and throw. You don't eat any of your goats?
I got a baby out there. That's a this tall.
It was just born not too long ago, or what?
Actually, what is today? That's Thursday?
Thursday, 9/9.
I have to look. I think that was born. I don't know. I have to look on the farm.
Just a week or two,
Yeah. No.
or a little more.
Just last week. I mean, this week. Earlier in the week.
And what kind of goats do you have?
Nigerian milk goats.
Well, you got Bill that Jared gave you, and you have some of those that Tom and Rhonda used to have, right?
Jared, give me who?
Bill?
Bill. What Bill?
That blue-eyed goat.
Oh, that over there, god boar goat that Hector's got. Quit it. Get down. That son of a
Looks like he's been eating good.
can't even keep the home.
He keeps jumping the fence.
Yeah,
Worse than mischief.
yeah. See, here he is. These pictures I took him yesterday, so he was born. Yesterday, Wednesday, he was born Tuesday.
Tuesday of this week.
Tuesday, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just a little guy. And that's a boy?
Yeah.
I like the coloring on him. Look kind of like a dairy cow or
And I
something.
picked him up today and looked at his eyes. They're not blue.
They're not blue? I heard you were going to steal Jared's
That's what I
goat
should
that...
have got. That's what I should have done. I should have got that blue-eyed bitch.
Then that means you'd be stealing from my parents.
Tom wasn't watching him. I didn't tell you what could have happened to him.
Coyotes could have came up or something.
Huh?
I said them coyotes could have came up or something.
Yeah. They didn't. They didn't.
You were out there sniper rifling all fuckers away, weren't you?
I could have got that baby goat with the blue eyes. Well, he's got two of them there with blue eyes.
Yeah, the little girl and the little boy. They're both pretty skittish now, though.
I take the girl.
That's the one that Jerry wants to keep, so that's the one you should have taken.
I'm gonna get it.
You hear that, Jared? Jerry said he's going to take that goat and keep it for himself. He said it's calling that you got to pay taxes somehow for having him watch over the property when you're gone. He said my food was only this much worth it, so he needs a little blue-eyed goat.
Yeah.
Well, all right, people. So y'all got to see Jerry. He enjoyed the food. He even ate the styrofoam plate. It's not even there anymore.
Hell yeah. I done licked that clean. And my corn cob that I was gonna fluff up, put in the bathroom, that
It's all over your couch right now.
Both of them. Baby's got it over yonder, Chief.
Holy crap, there ain't nothing left. Oh, that's a bone.
Bone.
That's funny. Well, Jerry, you have anything you want to tell the ladies before we call it a end of the video?
Just stay in touch, ladies. You're more than welcome to come to the Too Lazy 2P Ranch.
Shoot dang, that's what this place is called, the Too Lazy 2P Ranch. So ladies, hit Jerry up. Make sure to comment down below and say, Jerry, I love you. If you love him, hit him up. He might be able to get back to you. So we'll see how things go.
Yeah.
Remember, he was a professional bull rider, so he said more than 8
Remember.
seconds.
2 feathers, no dots.
Yeah, he's a 2 feather. All right, people, so we'll see you all on the next one. Later, guys.